And on that note, it would appear that some of the coaches and executives believe Matthew Stafford is a second tier quarterback. So let's go ahead and take a look at this. It's always interesting to see how NFL coaches and executives view certain quarterbacks around the league. Mike Sandow did an annual article where he pulls coaches and executives to the NFL to put quarterbacks in the league in specific tiers, and they said Matthew Stafford landed on the second tier. Although there are 50 executives and coaches that are asked to rank the quarterbacks in the NFL, Stafford received 18 first tier votes, but ended up being the highest ranked quarterback in tier 2 following his first year with the Rams. Okay. Well, I believe Matthew is a first tier quarterback, so okay, don't necessarily agree with that. The six quarterbacks that made it into tier 1 over Stafford. Yeah, let's go ahead and listen to who they had over Matthew here. They had Aaron Rodgers. Okay. Patrick Mahomes. I think the dude is faltering a little bit, but okay. Tom Brady. He don't have his footballs or his walkthrough, his filmed walkthroughs to help him out. But okay. Josh Allen. All right. Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow. Okay. Okay. Joe Burrow is definitely pretty good. Justin Herbert. I feel like Matthew could have taken Justin Herbert's spot, to be honest with you. I just don't. I know he's good, but I mean, did they even make the playoffs last year? I can't remember if the Chargers even made the playoffs. I mean, y'all need to stop playing, dude. Like, honestly, Matthew won the Super Bowl last year. And I don't look at these things, these executives and coaches voting who's the best players or the best or the players chiming in who they think is the I don't I don't really concern myself with that. I just feel like it's just people having their opinions. I think some people may be influenced by having some sour grapes with Matthew's success, but I don't put a whole lot of stock into it. I don't think people should put a whole lot of stock into these rankings. I understand that it's the off season, you got to have something to talk about. It's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it. I just don't put a lot of stock into that or power rankings. I really don't care because it doesn't matter. It'll change once the season starts. This was last year's squad. This year is going to be completely different. That's just me though. But I just feel like the quarterback who won the Super Bowl the previous year, who had a no look pass in said Super Bowl to help drive his team down the field to take the lead and win said Super Bowl, I just kind of feel like he should be in the top five. That's just me. At least before the season starts. We could start 2022 and Matthew could be just falling off a cliff. Knock on wood, he doesn't. And if he does, obviously he would become lower. But sitting as of right now, like the dude who threw a no-look pass and won the Super Bowl on the final drive when we were down in points, you put Josh Allen, Justin Herbert, and Joe Burrow ahead of him. Come on, dude, come on, y'all. I do not agree with that at all. But hey, what the hell do I know, right? All right, we're going to go ahead and get into a quote here. An anonymous offensive coach, said, "I think it's fascinating. The whole thing with Stafford, you just felt like here is a guy with all the talent in the world, and you get him into a situation with a good staff, a good team, and there is some consistency there. I certainly was not surprised with how he performed. anytime the head coach is the play caller and you get some chemistry and are on the same page, that's a huge, huge advantage. Yeah, I would agree. There was also, and you have Matthew also uh, coming up with, bailing the team out on the fly as well when like things were breaking down around him too. So there's that. There was also an executive or coach that used to work with Stafford, who I assume gave the veteran quarterback a vote for tier one, according to this author here, that believes he has the best arm in the league. And here's another quote. He still to this day has the best arm I've been around or seen. A voter who was with Stafford in Detroit said, whether it's with a system that suits him and a good partnership with the head coach and all that, a Super Bowl ring gets you an upgrade in my book. And that's exactly it. The dude won the Super Bowl. All right. Last year, he's the Super Bowl champion this year. Okay. You put the championship quarterback who won the Super Bowl in the final drive. Okay. That the final drive for the Rams took him all the way down with 5 minutes left, won the game. Okay. Aaron Rodgers didn't do that. Patrick Mahomes didn't do that. Brady didn't do that. Justin Herbert didn't do that. Burrow, as we all know, tried to but could not do it. It's just Stafford's top five, so all these people need to stop with their sour grapes and put Stafford up in that echelon. But despite having to experience multiple losing seasons during his time with Detroit, it appears that Stafford is finally getting more respect around the NFL due to helping lead the Rams to a Super Bowl victory. Yes, sir. That is correct. So, all right. Ultimately, like I said, these like first tier, second tier quarterback coaches, players, I don't really care at all. I really don't. But it's because it doesn't really it's the opinions of coaches and players, and I don't know if you've noticed, but a lot of these guys can be really passive aggressive sometimes, and I just don't put a whole lot of stock into what they say sometimes, and it's just it's whatever. Matthew's getting some respect. He deserves the respect from his peers, and I just believe he's a first tier quarterback. That's just me. He's the Super Bowl champion. This guy right here. He has the ring. All right? He is the Super Bowl champion right now. So, that's first tier in my book. So, hey,